Hi children, welcome to today's maths classwork. All of you open your textbook and come to page number 46. Today's new chapter, fourth chapter, long and short. All of you look into your textbook and read along with me. Lalli is selling things at her father's shop. Lalli is a small girl. She is selling things at her father's shop. A farmer comes to buy rope. He is the farmer. He came to the shop and he is asking for a rope. So, what did he ask? He asked, "Can you give me 7 arms of rope?" So, here important thing is arms of rope. So, what is arm's length? That we should know. What is arm's length? Arm's length means for this girl, see here, she is look at this picture, you can understand what is arm's length. She is measuring the rope from her shoulder to this hand's middle finger length. This length is called arm's length. Okay, that hand from her shoulder to the middle finger end, this length we can call it as a arm's length. So this girl started measuring the rope with her arm for 7 times, and she gave that rope to the farmer. So after taking the rope from the girl, the farmer started measuring with his arm. Okay, so this girl measured 7 arms of length rope and she gave it to the farmer. Now the farmer started measuring the same rope with his arm. See, so arm's length from here to here. So what happens, children? Now if we measure with his arm's length, does the rope will give the count of 7? No. Yes, you are right. No. Why? Because the farmer's arm length is bigger than the girl's arm length. So he measured and he told that the rope is only 6 arms length. Did you understand why it is coming 6 only? Because the farmer's arm length is bigger than the girl's arm length. That's why it give only 6 times. Okay. So the farmer told it is only 6 arms length. Then the girl said that, why don't you measure with your arm and take 7 times of the rope? Okay, because he told that he got less length. That's why the girl asked the farmer to measure with his arm and take. So did you understand here the difference between the girl's arm length and the father's arm length? The farmer is very tall, right? And the girl is small. So that's why the girl's arm length is smaller than the farmer's arm length. Okay. So children, you can also measure your arm length and measure your father's arm length also, and check whose arm is big. Okay. Now tell me, children, which body parts of our body can be used to measure things, different things. Name the parts of the body. Which parts of our body can be used to measure things? So find out. Here we have some, the cubit, the hand span, fingers. So you should learn what is cubit, what is hand span, and fingers, arm's length. These are all the body. Means we are using shoulder, we are using fingers, we are using hand span, and we are using foot also, right? Okay, these are the different body parts we are using to measure different things. Now after this, now draw the pictures for the following. See, first one is arm length. Next one is draw a picture for cubit length, right? And then hand span. What is hand span? You have to draw it. How will you measure? Okay. Now after hand span, you should draw fingers length, fingers width. So you should know the difference of all these and how they will be. Okay, so you should draw for cubit, hand span, fingers length, fingers width, and foot also. You can add foot. Okay, now I will show you how they will be. See here, this is the hand span. So this is the hand span. See, from where to where? From thumb to little finger. Crossly we will measure, right? This is hand span. And the length of your foot is a feet, right? From here to here. And we use the width of the things using our fingers also. To measure width we take like this. To measure length we take like this, right? Okay. Now this is arm length. Arm length means from your shoulder to here, right? From the end of the tip of the middle finger. This length is called one arm length, from here to here. This is called one arm length. So you can draw this picture same like that. Only just draw the hand. Okay. Now next one is cubit. Cubit means the length of your hand from elbow to the end of the middle finger. This length is called a cubit. Okay, so it also differs from person to person. For a small girl, the cubit will be small when compared to an adult person, right? Well grown up, or with your father or mother's cubit will be more than yours. Okay. Now fingers width. See here, from here to here we can call it as fingers width. This is also width of the finger, right? And now fingers length is from here to here. See here. So fingers length. So this fingers length is 5.5 centimeters. So like that, this finger's length is it was written there like this. You can measure the length of the finger. Each finger's length is different. And do you know what this finger you call? So that also we will see. Now parts of the hand, you know this all, just recollect the names. So what do you call this finger? Yes, thumb. Learn the spelling also, thumb. And this is called, yes, index finger, or you can call it as forefinger also. And this is this part is called fingernail, you know that. And see, this is in the middle. See, we have 5 fingers, and for this finger towards the left you have 2 fingers, and towards the right also you have 2 fingers. So this finger we can call it as middle finger. Okay, usually everybody suppose wear a ring to this finger. That's why first this is called ring finger. And you know this is little finger because it is small, or they gave name like that, little finger. Okay, so these are the parts of the hand: thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, and these are called knuckles. Okay, here they have shown very clearly, and those are called knuckles. Still few more parts are there. This is called palm. All of you learn these parts of the hands also. This is palm, this is wrist, and this is fist. F-I-S-T, fist. So all of you draw these pictures for this following: arm's length, cubit, hand span, fingers length, fingers width. Okay, I have shown you in this video clearly. Observe them and write. With this, 46th page is finished. Okay, now we will move to 47th page. See here, how many. So in this page, how many, look here, a boy is walking here, and read this question. In how many steps will Dorji cross the road? He is crossing the road. Treat that this is the road. To cross this from here to here, how many steps he will walk to cross this bridge? Okay, so you have to guess and you have to draw small figures, and you should write the number here. Okay, so in how many steps will Dorji cross the road? Write this question and write the answer below, and you can take the Xerox copy of this page, and these photos you can paste in your classwork. Now next question, here table is there, on that they have kept some cups, and see the question. How many cups can be placed in a line on this table? This is the second question you have to write. So you have to guess, you draw the cups and find out how many cups can be placed in a line on this table. Okay, now next one is, here a tree was there, and below it they kept some 2 pots they have kept. In the similar way, you have to find how many pots can be placed to reach the tree branch till here. Okay, this is the branch till here. To reach this place, still how many pots to be kept, one on the other, right? That you have to find out and write the number here. Okay, is that clear, children? Similarly, next question, see here children, a rope was tied, a wire, and that one shirt was hanged, right? How many shirts can be hung on this wire? That you have to find. You can draw the shirts of same size on this and check how many shirts can be hung on the leftover wire. Okay, so these are all very simple things. Listen carefully and write. Okay, now we will move to the next page. Okay, now we will go to the next page. How much is a centimeter? Here you see children, you can see a picture here, right? See in this picture, a line is there, on that in equal spacing was done, and they kept some marks here. Now it's look like your scale similar to that, and here you have 2 things. One is the matchstick and the other one is lizard. So using this you have to tell the length of these 2 things. So very simple, look here. So by looking at here, you have to find the length of this matchstick. So suppose, tell me, can you count and tell me how will you count this? Suppose the matchstick starts from here, right, and ends from here. So how will you count? First, while counting, you should take this first one as 0. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So the length of the matchstick is 4 centimeters. Okay, similarly, to count the length of this lizard, now we will count the length of the lizard. Okay, so the lizard starts from here, right? So the starting point you need to take it as 0, and this is the end point. Till here, how many lines are there? You have to count. So this is 1, after this 0, 1, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the length of the lizard is 13 centimeter. Check again how I counted. First one you need to take it as 0. For the lizard, the starting point is here, so this one you will take it as 0, and from there till the end you will count the numbers. That gives you 13 centimeters. Similarly, to find the length of the matchstick, see, it was kept on the first one, so here you don't count it as 1. You should take this one as 0. 0 for what? For counting the length of the matchstick. This one you will take it as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 centimeters is the length of the matchstick. Okay. So in this picture you were given few more pictures. See here. This is the calibrated line. Okay. And what is this? This is a crayon. This is a die, and this is a leaf. These are all starting at different points. So first, to find the length of the crayon, so first what you have to do, you have to check the starting point and the ending point. So how many these are, you have to count. So this one, what will you take, children? Yes, you should start with 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So the length of the crayon is 7 centimeters. Okay. Similarly, now we will find the length of the cube. So see here, the cube starts from here and ends here. So what is the length of the cube here? Side of the cube, it is 0 and it is 1. So the side of the cube is 1 centimeter. Okay. Now if we come to this leaf is starting from here and ending at this place, right? So how many are there? You have to count. So you should start with 0 always. Okay. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the length of the leaf is 4 centimeters. Children, all these you have to write in your classwork, and you can take the xerox of this page and cut out this picture. Okay, paste in your classwork, and below that write these questions. Okay. Now read again. The matchstick is 4 centimeters long. I have shown you how to count. Okay, if you don't understand, repeatedly see it and practice it. Similarly, the die is 1 centimeter from every side. Okay. Next, the lizard is 30 centimeters long. Okay. Next, we have measured leaf also. The leaf is dash centimeters long. So you count and write here. Okay. Similarly, the wax color, the crayon color is dash centimeters long. This one also we did it. Now you. Okay. Now till here today you do it, children, and tomorrow. Now you look at the scale that they find in a geometry box. How many centimeters does it have? Using the scale also you can measure all these things here. Okay, whatever the things here shown, those all you measure with a scale also. You take a 15 centimeter scale, small scale, and you should practice and you should learn how to measure the length of these things. Okay. So you have to learn how to measure the length of these things using the scale here. See, in the side also they gave a scale here, 15 centimeter long, 24 centimeters long scale was given here, and you can make a strip like that, or take a scale and measure these lengths. Okay, how long the crayon is, how long is this, how long the leaf is. Okay, this is all about measuring, children. So all of you do it and write all this in your classwork. Thank you. Okay, again we will meet in the next class. Till then, all of you do this work in your classwork and post in the WhatsApp. Okay, thank you all. Have a good day.